good afternoon, McKeever's class.
Good afternoon.
Today we were working on adding and subtracting decimals. Can you add and subtract decimals?
Yes.
We know a decimal lives between what two numbers, class?
0 and 1.
A decimal is...
Less than 1.
But...
Greater than 0.
All right, there are some rules for adding and subtracting decimals, aren't there?
Yes.
Number one, first rule, when you have a decimal or two decimal or three decimal numbers that you're adding and subtracting, you should always do what?
Stack your numbers.
And how do you stack them? You stack them according to two things. What are the two things you stack your numbers according to?
Place value and decimals.
What if you have some blank spaces when you're stacking your numbers? After you're done stacking, you have some blank spaces. What can you add into those blank spaces?
Zeros.
Sound like Taylor Swift, don't I? Blanks. Okay. What does evaluate mean?
Solve.
Evaluate means?
Solve.
Evaluate means?
Solve.
Good. All right, so here's an example. We have 42 hundredths plus 5 tenths, right? So my original problem gave me 0.42, and it gave me 0.5, yes?
Yes.
This number, this is pink 0, wasn't there. We lined up our decimal points, yes, no?
Yes.
We lined up our place values, yes, no?
Yes.
And we added in an invisible 0, yes, no?
Yes.
After that, what do we do?
Add them up.
You guys can do that. Here's a subtraction problem. Again, all place values and decimals need to line up. When you give your final answer, what do you do to the decimal point? No, what do you do to the decimal point? What did we just say? We drop it down. You drop the decimal point down. All right, 62. Is 62 the same as 62.0?
Yes.
Is it the same as 62.00000?
Yes.
Every single whole number has an imaginary what at the end of it. So if you put it there, it's not imaginary anymore, though, right? So every single number has a decimal point at the end of it. Yes, no?
Yes.
So this number, 6 minus 1 and 56 hundredths,
Yes.
what did I add after the 6?
0.
No. What did I add? Decimal point, and then I can add as many zeros as I want, right?
Yeah.
And I added these zeros to line up so we had the same amount of digits in each number. We cool?